Everyone in America knows that the church is not where she needs to be. Conferences, think tanks, different experiments. We're all trying to figure out how to do church, but we're trying to figure it out from inside a broken church. Instead of looking out to the church in the East and the South and what God is doing in Africa and Asia and even the Middle East, all over the world, instead we're looking inwardly to try to figure out what we need to do to fix the church. Why don't, instead of looking internally at a broken church and trying to figure out how to fix it, why don't we look externally? Let's look at the church outside America that's exploding, that's growing all over the world. And many of those same trends that are taking place in Africa are the same trends in China and India and other parts of the world. What if, instead of looking internally to a broken church, we looked for those things that God is doing all over the world? But here's the problem. For us to do that, we're going to have to humble ourselves. We're going to have to go back to school. And no longer are we going to be the ones showing up from the West telling the rest of the world how to do it. Instead, we show up in humility and we listen. For the past 10 years, I've met with pastors from all over the world, and they're teaching Northwood how to do church. That's why I wrote Lessons from the East. I discovered that there's so many different things that they're doing in church that don't come close to where we are. And it began to make a difference. Instead of trying to figure out what we're going to do to restart the American church, let's see what God has already started, get in line with what He's doing in the global church, and see Him work here.